Hello friends, this is Sheetal and you're watching Learning with Sheetal. Friends, in previous video we discussed about linear search working principle and its sequence. In this video we are going to discuss the drawback of linear search and working principle of binary search algorithm. So before moving forward, I would tell you, please friends, watch this video till the end and do not forget to subscribe this channel. And please press like button because it motivates me to make new videos. So friends, let's get started. Friends, what we discussed about linear search in previous video, it is very simple algorithm, we can say, simple searching algorithm. How we can say that? Because what it does, it starts from the first position, it starts searching from the first position, then second position, third position, that till the end of the array or until you get the element. Okay, let's see the example. Suppose you want to search any key element in the array data structure. So how you will search that element? You will firstly compare that element with the first position. Suppose that A element is present at the first position, then match will occur, isn't it? And that searching algorithm will return the index of that element, that is the first, isn't it? But what if that element is present at the last position? So in that case, how searching algorithm will work? It will start from the first position, compare that key element with the first element, then key element with the second element until the end of the array. Okay, and by the end of the array, it will found the match, then it will return the index of that element. Okay, so it is very time taking process. If that element is present at the first position, then that element will be searched in very short time, isn't it? But if that element is present at the last position, in that case it will take too much time to search that element, isn't it? So we can say that linear search is a time taking process. Okay, so this is the drawback of the linear search. To overcome the drawback, binary search came into the practice. Okay, so let's start with the binary search. Friends, binary, that word, we can say binary means two, twice, isn't it? Means we are going to use that concept here. Okay, binary search algorithm will divide your searching space into two parts. Your searching space means the data structure that you are using, or data structure in which you are going to search the element. Okay, you are going to divide that searching space into two different parts, isn't it? Now see, here I have taken array. Here you can see I have taken the sorted array. All elements are arranged in a ascending order. This is I have taken intentionally because binary search precondition is that whatever the data structure you are taking, that should be sorted. Then and then only you can apply binary search algorithm to search any element in the given data structure. Here array we are taking as a data structure. Okay, now see, here I have taken the data structure array. Name of the array is suppose A. Here I am going to use variables LB and this is UB. Now here you can see LB is pointing to the 0th position. This is lower bound. UB is pointing to the last position. This is upper bound. This variable I have taken, you can use another variables like low and high. Okay. Now see here, number of elements are 9, n equals to 9, and the UB is 8, that is UB is always n minus 1 initial. Okay. Now how binary search algorithm will work? Suppose you want to find out key equals to suppose 57. Okay. Now see how binary search will work. What binary search will do? Binary search will divide that searching space. This is your searching space. That is, this array is your searching space. Binary search algorithm will divide that searching space into two different parts. How? It will use one formula, and that formula is mid equals to floor function LB plus UB divided by 2. Okay. With this formula, this binary search algorithm will divide that array into two different parts. How? We'll see. Now see, your search key element is 57. Firstly, we will find out the value of mid. Mid equals to LB, that is lower bound, 0, plus UB, that is upper bound, 8 divided by 2. This floor function will always give you lowest value. Here the value is 4. That is value of mid is 4, isn't it? Now here mid will pointing to this 4. Here LB has value, index value, UB is also having index value, mid is also having index value. Mid is not element, it is index. Okay. Now what we will do here, we will compare our key element with the element which is present at the mid position. Means element which is present at the 4th position. Okay. Now see how. For that we have to access our element which is present at the mid position. How to access? Name of the array A in square bracket, value of mid, A of mid. Here A of mid value is 4, so A of 4. What is the value of A of 4? Is 45. 45. And our key element is 57. Now compare these two elements. 57 is greater than 45, isn't it? Means our search key element is greater than 45. So in that case we know 57 is greater than 45. So 57 should be present after 45, isn't it? And this array is already sorted. So we can say 57 is present in this right half. Here you can see this mid is dividing this array in this part and this part. Okay, and 57 is greater than 45, so it will be present only in this half, Okay, now see how. Here mid position is 4. Here we are comparing 57 with 45. 57 is greater than 45. That means 57 is present after this 4th position, that is from 5th to 8th position. Okay, now we have to consider only this sub array. So for our new searching space is only this. So for this we know what is the value of UB, 8. But we don't know the value of LB because LB values are what? 0 value. Now for this array we have to find out the value of LB. So before this, let's see, there are 3 cases. First is your A of mid can be equal to your key element. That means search is successful, we can say, and the index is mid, isn't it? The second is your A of mid is less than your key element, means such kind of case. So in that case the key element should be present after A of mid. So in that case we have to change your LB. So LB equals to, there is a formula, mid plus 1. Okay, and there is another case, A of mid, it can be greater than key. If such case occurs, so in that case you have to change UB, and the value of UB is mid minus 1. Now we will see how. See, we have compared this. Now we have to change the value of mid plus 1 because our this condition is true. So we have to change the value of LB. LB equals to what? Mid plus 1. What is the value of mid here? 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Okay. Means for our new searching space, the value of LB is what? 5. Value of UB is what? 8. Okay. Now again we have to divide this searching space into 2 different parts by calculating the value of mid. Value of mid equals to, again, LB plus UB. Your value of LB is what? 5. Here we have calculated this. And value of UB is what? 8. Divide by 2 and flooring function. Now see how it will work. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 by 2, that is 6.5. And you are applying here flooring function. So it will give you lowest value, that is 6. So value of mid is what? 6 now. Now again you have to access the value which is present at the mid position. This is your mid position now. Mid equals to what? 6. Means your this searching space is again divided into 2 parts. This part and this part. Okay. So where the 57 is present, we will compare now. Access that 57, how to access? Access the element which is present at mid position. We can access it by name of the array and mid. That is A of, our value of mid is 6. A of 6. What is A of 6? 57. And our search key is 57. 57 equals to 57 means match occur, isn't it? So your 57 is present at this position. Okay, now see, we'll take another key element. Suppose your key element is here I will take key element is suppose 31. Okay, 31. This will be same. Okay, it will compare as it is. Now here you will come to know. See, I'll erase completely. Now see here, mid value you have to calculate. 4 you will get here. Okay, now A of mid is what? 45. A key element is what here? 31. Okay, now compare 45 and 31. 31 is what? Less than 45, isn't it? So 31 should be present to the left of the 45, means this array should be considered now. This array should be considered now. 0 to third position, isn't it? So your searching space will be only this 0, first, second, third. Okay, here you know the value of lower bound, so you have to calculate only upper bound. And here you can say A of mid, if it is greater than key element, that is A of mid, if it is greater than key element, in that case you have to change the value of UB. UB equals to what? What is the formula? Mid minus 1. What is the value of mid here? Mid value is 4. 4 minus 1, that is UB value will be 3. Means your UB is right now this. Okay, now see here, your LB is 0 and your UB is what? 3. Okay, again we have to divide this searching space into two parts by calculating the value of mid. Mid equals to flooring function LB plus UB divided by 2. Sorry, this is the flooring function. Now LB is what? LB is 0 and what is UB? UB is 3 divided by 2. Okay, now the answer is 1.5. Okay, now see here, let's take 27 so that it will be easier to understand. This is 27 because 27 is also less than 45, so you can take that. This is 1.5 and we are applying here flooring function, so you will get the value 1. Okay, now you have to access the element which is present at one position. Okay, so how to access? Name of the array, value of mid, name of the array and mid. What is the value of mid here? 1. A of 1 is what? 27 and our search key is what? 27. Both of these are equal, means match occurs. So your 27 is present at this position. Okay, so this is how binary search will work. There are 3 cases. If A of mid equals to key, then search is successful. If A of mid is less than key, means that key is present on the right hand side, so you have to calculate the value of LB. If that key is present on means if that key is less than A of mid, then that key should be present on right hand side. So in that case UB equals to mid minus 1. So this is all about binary search algorithm. There is one more stopping condition that we will see in the next video, the C language code. Thank you.